This is Ran Man. I'm back. Hit that cash app, $Ran 8239. Let's go. This topic right here, I'm talking about in the United States, relationships are doomed. Yeah, that's right. Relationships are doomed here in the United States. This is the thing. If you ain't got a wife like back in the days, I say back in the 90s, maybe the early 2000s, or back before the 90s, then relationships here in the United States, I mean, it may be like a 2 or 3% chance that you can actually get into a relationship with the modern woman here in the United States and it works for the long haul. I mean, of course, we can't say the relationship will last forever because we haven't lived in this so called realm forever. But I'm just talking about long term. And when I say long term, anything over 7 years, just give it that 7 years. I know what some people might try to say. It's people that have been married and stuff for over, 7 years or whatnot. But more the majority of the time, I already know that the man is acquiescing to what the woman want, and he ain't, he's not actually getting what he need in that marriage. The wife depriving him of sex. I mean, more than likely he going out there getting with other women too. And also his wife cheating on him as well too. Like this is what goes on in these modern times, especially here in the United States. Like relationships are doomed. This is the thing. You have to live out in the country. Like you have to live off the grid somewhere to have a chance for a relationship lasting a long time. And also, as far as you as a man having authority over your woman, as having her being submissive, feminine, cooperative with you for a long time. Like the best you could do is find a woman for a short term thing, and she could be feminine and cooperative for a short amount of time, maybe, but that won't last. They not in it for the long haul. So, man, I know for you guys that got your passports that travel overseas, you see the big difference with the women overseas than the women here in the United States. Now, I'm not saying that you won't find relationships that'll last overseas either. Like, you still have to vet the women properly. You have to go about it the right way. Like I say, the smaller the towns is, the better your opportunity, your chances is to find a woman that don't have kids, that's a wife, that could be a wife, or even if she got kids, like, yeah, I wouldn't deal with her because, like I say, shouts out to Rango T Raw, because we gotta have standards as men. Now, if she a widow and her husband died, well, so what they call boyfriend, if that's her baby father and stuff, that was her husband, technically. But if he died, then it's okay to get with her, but you still have to do with your due diligence and your research on these things. But yeah, I say we should begin with single mothers. We need to hold that standard. So shouts out to Rango TV Reactions. That's a big step up. And Minister Jap, because I know Minister Jap's been talking about that too a long time. I remember listening to a lot of his content. And I know Rango TV Reaction brought that up too. That's another thing that remind me of that as well. He always be talking about single mothers. And shouts out to the other brothers that's teaching on this too. Like, because as men, we got to have standards and hold women Well, we got to hold ourselves accountable for the things what we have to work on, but we have to hold women accountable as far as, them coming coming to coming to us correctly. Now they have to do their own due diligence and change if they really want us men to come back. That's the thing. But men got them passports, they getting the hell out the United States. They'll deal with the women over there. I say they're a lot more approachable over there. Um, they're a lot of some ain't got the same exact mindset of these women here in the United States. And the size, the weight issue, a lot of the women's a lot slimmer overseas as well. Like I say, especially in like countries like Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Panama, women are a lot slimmer and they keep themselves in good shape. Majority. I can even go as far as like 90% of the women. So yeah,